Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Four Seasons Curling Club in Blaine, Minnesota for draw number 5. We join you in the second end, the Peterson versus Rhyme game, where Rhyme took a big 4-ball in the first end. Playing on Team Peterson, we have from St. Paul, Minnesota, we have Tabitha Peterson at skip, Corey Christensen, Rebecca Hamilton, and Tara Peterson. And on Team Rhyme, also out of St. Paul, Minnesota, is Kim Rhyme, Libby Brundage, Kate Flannery, and Katie Rhyme. And joining me today is Mark for commentary.
Hey, Ryan. Thanks for having me on here.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, exciting matchup that we have here. It's kind of a shame that I missed the first end. You don't normally see a 4-ball in the opening end.
Yeah, especially not against Team Peterson. So now, Team Rhyme's got a bunch of rocks in the house again.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff back behind Teve. So, but I mean, it's just not bad. Cause I mean, even if they give a deuce back here, they still got to feel good about it. But tough to blank here at this point.
Yeah, Peterson will definitely be looking to try to get 2 now.
But this is interesting. So I guess Kim is so far or Rhyme is 2-0 so far this weekend, and Peterson at 1-1. So this is a pretty important game for the pool.
Sure is. And top 2 teams from each pool will, or top 4 teams overall, I should say, from the 2 pools will qualify for playoffs. So probably need to get a 3-1 record to qualify. Potentially 2-2 would be good enough to qualify, but it's close to a must-win for Peterson.
Ryan, do you happen to know what tiebreakers are they going to use? Is it just head to head, or is there like kind of a LSD format for tiebreakers here?
I'm not entirely sure, but I expect they're keeping track of the last stone draw to use for tiebreakers. They might also have tiebreaker game, potentially. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. So we just got word that it is last stone draw shootout scores, no tiebreaker games. So head to head first, and then last stone draw will be the tiebreakers.
It's pretty standard here.
What happened on that rock?
I'm not sure.
Just pick right out of her hand, maybe?
I felt like I've seen a few picks yesterday, so kind of wonder what's going on. But early in the season, who knows?
Yeah. I saw a few picks in the game last night.
So I'm still in an okay position here, but I don't know if Tabitha's looking to tap that top 12 one a little bit, maybe a little bit of a split.
I'm guessing she's just drawing around. If she tries to split it, she's going to roll into the open and leave a hit and roll back under.
Yeah, I just don't know if we want to try to open it just a little bit to make it play on this back too.
That's a good point.
This is a bit heavy though, isn't it? It's
Looks
gonna
like
curl
it,
quite
yeah.
a bit, yeah. Becky looking to push it down, but looks like you got a piece of it, but the question is how thick.
Comes up to the back one. Back 8.
Man, I thought that was way heavier than that. But I guess that's why I'm on this side of the broadcast and that side.
Yeah, last night seemed like the ice was very quick.
Yeah.
The first 4 ends or so, both teams were getting caught off guard coming deep into the house. It seemed like there might have been a little bit straighter as well, which contributes to the keenness.
Yeah.
See if we can get some times on some of the draws this game, see how it's acting. We were looking at about 15-second draw to top 4 last night. Okay, this rock sits back 4 open, so Peterson's just gonna hit and roll away and try to sit 2 here.
Is it worth it here to kind of chase this little maybe slash double, or I guess, I mean,
Oh yeah, you
Obvi-
could you could try to get all the reds moving probably if you wanted to. I think the most important thing is well, yeah, I kind of like that call, throwing more weight at it and trying to get a triple.
yeah, bring the top. I mean, the distance is pretty short, so having to go hard in the sweep here. Oh, it ticks the guard. Oof.
Yeah, it was close. Now Team Rhyme will have an opportunity to put another one top 4 buried.
Ryan, do you know much about this team, Team Rhyme here? I've seen their name, quite a bit over the past few years at these events. So, but I can't say I know much about them.
Nope, not too familiar with them, but I'm impressed so far. You live in the United States, is that correct, Mark?
I do. I'm actually down in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Okay.
So I don't get a chance to see a lot of these people at events or at some of the clubs that I partake. Predominantly curling in the South. So,
Mm-hmm.
so my exposure here is, I've seen, Team Peterson at, watching on some web streams, and I've seen, Rhyme compete at some of these national events. But can't say that I know too much about them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with a lot of these teams. I'm up in Calgary, Alberta.
Oh,
So
okay, right on.
I know a few. Team Dropkin was up in Alberta a couple weekends ago, and a couple other teams from the
Leduc,
state.
yeah.
And Leduc, yep.
Yeah, got a chance to broadcast a few of those games. That was kind of a fun event here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great that we have this, curling zone broadcast. It connects someone from Calgary and someone from Oklahoma to watch a game in Blaine, Minnesota at Four Seasons. So it's pretty neat.
It's great.
Pretty
Nice
good
shot
draw
here.
Yeah, I think they would have liked to get it maybe just half
Been
buried. Yeah.
And double might be there, hey?
Yeah, this looks tighter than the first one, and I wonder if them wrecking on their previous shot kind of comes into their strategy here.
Mm-hmm.
It's close. It's edge on edge. I think I mean, they can definitely get to it, but I don't know. Yeah, double's pretty close here.
Yeah, I think it's just there.
Yeah. The overhead view, it looks pretty tight, but looking, from down the sheet, you can see Becca Hamilton just kind of backing up out of frame, probably taking a closer look at it, but
Yeah, looks like they're gonna take it on.
Yeah, down 4, you kind of have to take this on, right? Like,
Yeah, I think the only other option is running the red on the left side into the yellow and back into the red.
yeah,
But that seems more difficult for a less good result.
yeah, you
So,
never keep your shooter there. Yeah. Hard on the sweep for line here. It's coming in nicely here. Maybe just just a share high, hair high. Yep.
yeah, just missed it.
Gets the top one. Spills in for third, so good to keep the shooter, but we'll likely see Kim try to put it back here, but just maybe a little bit half buried. Or no, they're looking at this hit and roll too.
Yeah, hit and roll is just a little bit safer in case you don't quite make the draw again and leave another double. They could have a shot for 3. If you do the
Yeah.
hit and roll, the most they're going to give up is 2. So there's a few rocks they can roll under. They can roll under the yellows or the reds. Both are good.
Yeah, they can roll, I guess, yeah, pretty big here. Yeah, they don't even really have to protect shot rocks, as I think we said earlier. Giving up 2s and taking hammer back is absolutely fine.
Yeah. Yeah, ideally they roll just splitting the center line, so it'd be tough to even get 1 for Peterson. But if they roll a little bit further and leave an open shot for 1, that's totally fine for them.
Yeah. Half buried or buried is great, yeah. So Ryan, do you know what's at stake for this? Is this essentially? I mean, I feel weird asking this as the American here, but is it for a shot or for a spot at nationals? Or
I
maybe
think we'll have to consult our
maybe a production
resources
team.
on that
Okay.
production team, or maybe the YouTube chat has some comments on that.
Yeah. Good morning to everyone watching us on YouTube. We're up to 35 people watching here on this Saturday morning. Yeah, I want to say it's a qualifier for spot for nationals, but I can't be too certain. I want to say these U.S. Open events are fairly new, and me as a recreational curler, I don't really get to see too many of these, but.
So we just got word that it's just a standard cash spiel, invitational cash spiel. And points, they do earn World Curling Tour points, which in this event, which will go to help them qualify for nationals.
Okay, nice. Just wide draw just for 1. It's got to curl quite a bit to get to inside nose, chips it.
Doesn't quite get there. Outcounts one of the reds, but it'll be a steal 1 for Rhyme.
Wow.
5-0 heading into the third end.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
We're back in the third end. 5-0 for Rhyme, and Peterson's going to have their work cut out for them this game. We'll be seeing a lot of corner guards and a lot of aggressive play.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of surprise, to go down 5 early.
Yeah. That steal hurts a lot, giving up a steal in an even end like that. Every single end where you're not getting a deuce just puts you further and further behind.
Ryan, are you surprised to see Rhyme go center guard instead of just go ahead and going in like top 4, top 8?
A little bit. I didn't see what they called initially. They might have called top 4 and just came up late, but
yeah.
I do like throwing center guards a lot in odd numbered ends, even if you're up a bit. But up 5-0, I think you'd probably just put it top 4.
Yeah. This one's curling quite a bit. Well, they should have room here. And of course, as I say that, it does work on the guard.
Just a little bit late, I think. Line was probably okay with a bit more weight. Now we're going to see another corner guard from Peterson, is what I'm wondering. Looks like it. Oh, never mind. I thought they were going in turn the other way. That's an out turn.
Yeah.
They are coming around. Oh, and just wreck on the guard and spin into the house, but it's wide open.
Yeah. Looking to hit and just flop behind their center here. I'm gonna go for line. Looks like a lot of no's here.
Yeah, might even roll behind the corner.
Behind the corner. Now, Tabitha looking to go under 2 corners, even though one of them's not theirs. I'll take advantage of it.
Yep. Thing is, if Team Rhyme tries that double run back, a lot of the times they just hit the yellow straight back and it rolls off the red and into the house.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit dangerous to try a double run back after they put a draw behind here.
This one looks a shade heavy. Hard to tell with the production view. Oh, this is screaming.
You are correct. This goes to the house, unfortunately.
Looks like they were a bit worried for line, but
yeah, it's always tricky when you're tight and heavy and the skip's trying to get you to sweep to get a buy, and sweepers don't want to sweep because they know it's heavy.
yeah.
got to be on top of the communication.
Now, looks like they're going up here, getting ready to rip these guards, and as you mentioned, they have to be careful that they don't get to too much of the nose and spill it behind those centers.
Yeah, this will be just a straight peel though, so not too much concern with that happening. Nice shot. Does leave the centers overlapped though. That's not quite what they were looking for, because now Team Rhyme can draw behind, or Team Peterson can draw behind, and there won't be any runbacks.
Yep. Getting Terra on it a little early. And this one's got to check up as well. And it'll sail through the house. Oh, no. It hangs on back 12. But
They did a good job of sweeping that one there. They hit it hard right out of her hand.
yeah.
Barely made it by the guards and just stuck around. So that was much better communication.
I didn't see where Tabitha had the broom, but it feels like Kim's taking almost a foot more, yeah?
I think so, yeah. I think Tabitha had the broom close
Like
to the edge of the 8, maybe
Yeah.
just outside.
Oh, this one's got some curling to do here. Sweepers don't seem to be overly concerned about it. Now, trying to get it buried. Oh,
Comes
it
up
hangs up
light.
there.
Should be usable though. Should be able to run that back if Tabitha puts a rock top 4 on the center line. I think they'll try to. Yeah, they want to try to bury this as much as possible to take away that run back. I would almost consider trying to draw around on the other side.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, because doesn't this make the angle a little bit easier for that out turn kind of slash?
It does.
And considering you just played the other line, you would think. Oh, this
Yeah.
one's got to check up as well.
Does. Settles back 8. Team Rhyme does have the option of hitting this one. I think they could make a double, but a draw would also be very good if they could sink one top 4.
Yeah, I mean, you would think the draw's got to be just the easier, simple play, but the speed seems to be feeling both teams a little bit, but I don't know. You can make an argument for either call. I mean, I think with the score, I like playing the hit or the double. It looks like she's playing quiet weight hit with this ice.
Yep.
Let me see if I can get an unofficial time here. Well, no, I guess they're hitting, so.
Yeah, next draw we'll get a time.
It's sailing a bit. Have to carve it just to get some contact, and enough.
They do kill one of the yellows, and Team Peterson will try to put another one in, but hopefully this one doesn't come deep again.
Yeah. And again, going with the intern side, but maybe she's a little spooked out by the out turn.
Yeah, it is a bit wider. And if you play the out turn and do make a really good shot, then Team Rhyme will have the intern available.
Yeah.
I think down 5-0, that's a risk you can take. but since they just played the intern, I like it more
Yeah.
now.
And this comes up way short. Wonder if there's some spots that are fooling these teams, or just early season and not quite there yet.
So now Team Rhyme will try to draw around the outside. I expect this will be quite a bit heavier. I didn't see the entirety of the first end, but as far as I'm aware, there haven't been any draws out this wide. And now they're considering tapping the red.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like that the tap a little bit more, right? Because you've got to just, I mean, that one's just like half in the 12-foot, so you can easily get this to top 8, top 4, and
Yeah, absolutely. And anywhere you hit it, it's going to be buried. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, because even if this over curls, they may get that center, kind of that staggered up there. I mean, I guess it possibly leaves a kind of a short run for Team Peterson, but no, I like this call here.
I do too. Even if you over curl and get those centers
Yeah,
and move that center line one into the house, sure, Team Peterson has a short run back, but I think your Reds will be much better lined up for run backs as well. And this is Skip's first, right? Yeah.
yeah. Taking the time to communicate to her front end, I like to see that.
Yeah, there's lots of options here for this shot. They could be wide and draw around, or be tight and tap the center ones instead.
Sweepers on it to hold the line should be really nice.
Stop.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Wait.
It's too much weight there.
Yeah.
Sticks in the house, but not shot.
Yeah. Sweepers are on that quite a bit, so I guess they.
Yeah, they had to go again to get it by, and
Yeah.
little miscommunication again. It would have been better. It's so hard to call the weight on a tap, especially.
Yeah.
Like they just gotta kind of sweep and hope that it sticks around.
Sure.
But better would have been to get off and let it curl onto the top one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they, at that point, just carve it. Hope you can hit the top one. Even if you hit it thin enough, like it should. Even if you hit it thin, right, it should be enough to spill that one in here. So.
Yeah, you probably only need to hit like a quarter of it or so. They probably could have gotten at least half a rock if they started to carve it in.
So I didn't see where they tapped the broom here, but I'm assuming it's just that Peterson's now taking their tap on the intern.
Yep, correct. Just a straight tap back.
Much more manageable weight here. And
Taps it a little deep again, but sitting two. Now, Team Rhyme will they could either take on that out turn tap again, or they can go in turn and just draw back to the one that in the back 12 there.
Yeah, I think draw. There's quite a bit of space here, right? And you can be top 8, you can be back 8. You've got
I
quite a
agree.
bit of tolerance here.
Yeah, I like this call a lot.
Even if you're heavy, you could even chip and roll off your red, but
Mm-hmm.
taking a bit of ice out here, so maybe this will be kind of interesting to see how this reacts, but last of Rhymes rocks for this end. Sweepers seem to be okay with that. Well, now I having to carve it. They may have to take this chip out.
Yeah. Looks like it will chip off that red. And rolls in for second shot. In fact,
That's
they split in for to sit second and third.
Yeah. So you know, a little bit of a miss there. No real. I mean, I don't even know if that thin double's there. That redirect.
Yeah,
Ugh. I guess it's there, but
maybe with a little bit down weight, but that's so
That's-
tricky. It's
yeah,
just
that's
not
thin.
worth
Yeah,
taking on.
take your deuce and
Yep.
live to fight another end. Final rack from Team Peterson. Becca with the light clean. Plenty of room. Just judging the weight now. And should settle back 8.
Does. Nice shot. Score 2 in third end. Be trying pretty hard to get a steal in the fourth end now.
Yep. Team Rhyme up 5-2 after the fourth. Or third, I guess. Yeah, third. And we are back. A bit of a sloppy third end, but Team Peterson gets on the board with a deuce. Score is 5-2. Team Rhyme over Team Peterson.
Yeah, Rhyme's gonna draw into the house on this one. They're just gonna keep this end as clean as they can. Make sure they can score. Even if they only get one, they're totally happy with that at this point.
Yeah, taking one and even in with the lead here is really happy with that.
think we're gonna see another center guard here. First one is a little bit off center. So they're gonna put another one tighter to the house. About half under the first one. Just get a little bit closer to the center line, cut off more of the button.
Yeah, this one's coming in nicely. May overcurl just a little bit. Becca going a little hard at the end there. Yeah, looks like it's overcurl just a little bit actually.
Yeah, settles behind their first guard. It's good weight. They would like to have those guards more closer to the center line because the draw to the button is open. So even if the send goes really well with those guards there, it's very likely that Team Rhyme will have a draw to the button at the end. It shows how important lead stones are. They make the difference for the whole rest of the end.
They do dictate an end. Yeah, if they bury one here, you got a decent chance for a deuce, which would be great, but this one looks like it's going to be open here. We do end up sitting top 12, center line here. Look for a little bumper weight and roll. Hits and ends up hits on the high side. I don't think that was exactly the call, and ended up rolling over top of the other red to sit second. Now Tim Rhyme looking to try to bury it again, maybe taking a shade less ice. Oh, talking about it. Looks like they're gonna go ahead and rip
heel
it
now.
Yeah.
It is a tough double peel though. It's the importance of keeping those rocks in line.
Yeah. Yeah, I think going under would have been okay, but
Yeah,
probably...
nothing wrong with going under. Just how aggressive you feel like playing.
And it is straight peel. See if Tabitha likes to try to sink one in or put another guard up there and kind of delay the movement in.
Looks like she called another guard.
Do you like this call?
Yeah, I like this call because if you throw a high guard, you got a lot more separation between the rocks than if you put it top 4, for example.
Now, are they looking to put this on center line just to make it a better guard, or are they still looking to kind of half cover the other?
Yeah, I think. But maybe they.
This is it, yeah.
I think they called the guard just hanging out. Yeah, that's the other option. Is just throw another tight guard on the center line. I'm not sure if that's what they were calling, or if they wanted that to be higher in front of the yellow. I'm guessing that's what they called based on the curl in the ice they took.
Yeah. I gotta think they wanted 2 guard or... But straight
Good
peeling
thing-
here.
Yeah, they can't really take on the double peel here because that yellow is gonna go right back at that red one at the side of the house. So they just have to take the peel. It was a really good rock position actually to just peel off the one. And I think probably throw another guard here, maybe draw after the shot. Oh, maybe they call the draw.
I don't remember if this is gonna be Corey's first or second, but yeah, it's always interesting. Like, you know, you think you're gonna throw up in the guard, but not too often these teams miss these peels. So it looks like first devices rocks here. This one's got some curling to do. Sweepers, not really on it. A little bit of a late brush from Tara here.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get enough curl there. Nice weight though. Team Ryan will have the opportunity here to hit and roll away from the center and sit two. And after that, now that Peterson will be looking at 2 rocks in the house, do they stick to the plan and try to draw around again, or do they start hitting the reds out?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough decision when you don't like faking. I mean, you would think they would, with the scores, I think they're just gonna almost have to go all off for steal. Giving up 2's no good, giving up 3, there's no difference.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. She thinks it's up here. And hit. Maybe spill out. And ends up selling down, but I think they're first and third now.
Yeah, let's get to
it. So with that, makes the decision just a little bit easier.
Yep.
For Tab to go underneath. Well, she's moved her broom just a little bit. Not sure where exactly to ice this. The first one coming up just a wee bit wide.
Rug does get buried. I think it is shot. Let's see if we can grab view on this one. Ooh, maybe not quite shot. But
yeah,
either way, I think Team Ryan will be looking
to rip them both. Yeah.
If you do the out turn and that guard from the cross to the center line side of the top 12 one, you might even make a triple. Sit 2 after this.
Oh. A little bit of discussion here on which way they're making this double. I thought for a second there she was looking to draw behind it all, but
yeah, she was considering that. They are shot, so the draw kind of makes sense, but
yeah,
I think I like this call more.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I mean, if you draw behind, you miss it, and you actually bring in, yeah, for a chance for Tab to sit 3. Sweeper on it a bit early. Yeah. Very nice.
It's a double.
Does leave a guard for. There's a guard out there, so.
Yeah, it was either they do it the in-turn and leave the guard, or if they come on, make the double the out-turn side. It might roll the yellow into the house it's harder to get it to leave the house. But I did like the out turn a little more just because of that triple possibility.
Sure.
Just gotta like bump that side yellow a little bit, and you're sitting 2. And then if that happened, Peterson would. Well, first of all, there would be a center guard. There'd be that red shooter left behind would be closer to the corner. And Peterson probably would have to just hit the reds out at that point. This way they get a draw around the center.
Sweepers on this pretty hard here. This is real nice.
Good.
Yep.
Stops on the tee line, fully buried. Team Rhyme's gonna have the option to play a run back or play a freeze.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way they take the run here, right?
Is this Skip's first shot?
Skips first, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can make a case for it on skips first, but
I think you can play the run here because if you just peel it off, it's okay. Then,
I guess Tab has to put it back, yeah.
they have to put it back, and then you're only looking at 1 rock. But if you miss the draw, then you could be looking at 2.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, if she misses the draw and then Tab goes like top 4 on that line.
And it's not the easiest draw ever. They got to be touching the buttons, so.
Yeah.
But if they make it, that'd be very nice.
Gonna have to carve this one in.
Goes through the house. So yeah, after playing those wider shots in the last end, I think this path right here is about as fast as it is anywhere on the ice. They just got caught off guard by the ice on that one.
So Ryan, where are they looking to place this exactly? Are we thinking like top 4, like just touching the center line to take away part of the button? Or do you have to vary it a bit more?
Yeah, I think they want to be at least 3/4 buried on this one. And probably about top 4 would be ideal weight.
If it's
Top 4 dead frozen is pretty good too.
yeah. Coming nicely, needs to check up just a little bit. Don't really want to bounce.
It's bounced a little bit, so Team Rhyme will have a soft weight hit tap kind of shot to get their 1. They're shooting against 2, and this rock is quite a
little
small
buried.
piece. You can read it. Could try to take on a shot for 2 as well if they wanted. I think you could throw about board weight, hit half or 2/3 of their rock, and you might get the double and just stick around. I don't think they're too concerned with that though. It's a lot tougher, and you might roll out and give a steal. I think
Sure.
they're gonna be pretty happy just to take the slightly easier shot and just take 1.
Yeah, agreed. Last skip rocks.
They're not touching this one. Yeah, they're starting to carve it now.
On the push it, yeah.
They do jam the hit. So give up a steal 1. Not the worst result. Still up 5-3 with hammer after 4.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, 5th end now. I'll update you some scores in the other games. Strauss is up 7-0 over Hagenburg after 4. We got Team Workin and Team Shield tied 2-2. Shield has hammer. And for our solo men's game, Dropkin is up 5-1 over Jason Smith after
4. We'll see how this end shapes out. Another end where there's some half makes, but great result for Peterson. Getting to steal that end.
Yep, that's what they were looking for.
Claw back into this. And it's looking potentially steelish as well here with double centers here. And some room to play around there.
Yeah, nice centers on this end.
This round going with top 8 here? Top 4?
I believe so, yeah. I think on their next shot, depending how Peterson's probably going to try and freeze this one that's coming down now, they could consider playing a double peel, just trying to keep this end clean. Try to get a blank out of it would be very good.
So it's coming in nicely.
Team Peterson's just going to try to bump this back and roll under the center guards. Just bump it back a foot or two.
Yeah, I like this, right? No need to necessarily kill that rock. You can leave it back there for a little bit of protection for later here. So This one's out there's away. I don't know if they're going to get to the inside of it. Corey coming in with a late sweep. Just high side.
Yeah, probably just a little bit more weight than they were looking for there. Does leave their shooter open. Expect Team Ryan will just hit it. Could play a double peel, but if you can hit and roll under, then
Yeah,
looking really good. You might not even have to do the field.
Hit and roll's a little aggressive, but should be make here.
If you make it really good, it might even force Team Peterson to play with those top ones, run them back in.
This one's curling quite a bit. May not. Does stick around.
Goes to the other side of the house. It's pretty good.
Tabitha's looking to get him to forfeit, just either drawing or hit and rolling, one of the two. Is this just kind of shooter's preference here?
I think so, yeah. Strategy-wise, I don't think it makes a huge difference which one you do.
This one's out there away as well. Tara looking to carve it in. You're gonna get to nose. Maybe just the tiniest of flops, but pretty much nose.
Thinking about rolling to the wide side, I think you just roll under here.
I think so too, because I mean, you roll, yeah, because it misses the back. If you,
Yeah, you don't want to flirt with that back one and potentially jam it.
this does look quite nice for the inside flop.
Yeah. They roll it over to the other side of the house again. Just hangs around, I think. Maybe not.
It's hard to tell with these overhead cams, but regardless if it's in or out, same call here for Tab. Just looking to take advantage of the centers here.
Yeah.
First the Vices rocks. Sweeper's almost hard for Wade. Trying to get it buried now. Like Hamilton.
They do get it about half buried. Enough to for Team Ryan to try to make a play on it, though, I think.
Yep. I think so. A little tricky spot here because it has potential to jam on the back, but it can jam for second rock, so it's not the worst thing if it does. It does game on the back one. Team Ryan sitting 1-2, so still in an okay spot.
Yeah, it's about as good as they could have done. I think they got pretty close to the guards there.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot.
This one does roll into the open, so Corey's going to have some inside here. A bit wide, so Becca ends up having to carve it in there. It looks like, okay, just a nose. Maybe a little bit inside flop. Nope, just a nose.
Team Ryan will try to hit and roll again.
Yeah, this one much more looks like more accessible than their previous shot, so. If they do get this one buried, it's gonna be tougher. Tough work for Tabitha here.
Yeah, she might probably be forced to run those yellows in. It's only it's curling quite enough to draw around a top 8 rock. So get the roll here.
Going hard for
Just
line.
by the guard and make the roll. But the outturn draw is open.
Yep.
So she's got.
That's my first team. That was a good job sweeping. I thought they lost the line there, and it was just.
That was a hold. Big shot here for Tabitha. They can get one sunk around everything. They'll be looking pretty good.
Yeah.
If they miss though, then I don't know if they're gonna have much on their last shot.
Yeah. Sweeper's backing away from it a little bit. Coming nicely. Does need to check up just a hair. By hair needs one more. Okay.
They do get second shot.
Yep.
Team Ryan will just throw a rock top 8 or top board. Doesn't have to be fully buried here. They're pretty good at. They don't want to like curl all the way to the center line. I think they want to stay on the left side of it so that Tabitha can't draw around them.
Yeah. Do you like this ice here, Ryan?
I think they could probably take a little bit more.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Because, I mean, they can be a shade on the...
They could be
the high side, yeah.
Yeah, they could be edge on edge with a guard, and that's still totally fine. I think if the weight's like top 8.
Top 8, yeah. So, again, we'll see how this ends up here.
Sweeper cleaning it in.
Yep, line looks pretty good here.
Aaron shot
Yeah, very well done.
has, I think, about as good placement as you could possibly ask for.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe a shade too deep, but yeah, actually looking at it, yeah, I mean, Tabitha can't hit it. It's a shot here.
Yeah.
So this is scary.
I think all they can do is play the head and sit second and hope that Kim can't draw in for her second point. They might be able to, if they throw down like back line weight, really curl around, they might be able to just roll in for a shot.
Jiggle inside, yeah.
That's
scary.
very tough.
So far, definitely well played by Team Rhyme. Kind of a bit surprising result so far, because historically, as I look on Curling Sim, it looks like Tab's got the advantage in the head-to-head matchups. 5-1 so far.
5-1, yeah. Looking like it might be 5-2 now. This Team Rhyme is playing very well.
They ended up deciding here? Is this is this back four? Or no? I guess probably.
Yeah, they're just getting as close to the inside as they can with backline weight. Jam, but they're sitting two. Or sitting second, I mean.
Second.
Yep. So Team Rhyme could draw for two. They also have the option of peeling it between those two reds. Get two that way.
Yeah. They've got a couple options here. We've got that thin little slash there on the intern side, although that's probably, well, it looks like they're looking at it, but
actually I do like that shot quite a bit. You get three that way.
Yeah.
I think it's safer than, well, if you're like, all three of these shots are a little dangerous. If you're wide on this thin slash, you can take your own shot rock out.
Yeah.
If you try the peel through the hole and you jam it, you can give up a steal that way. If you try to draw and you over curl and tap the yellow up, you can give up a steal that way. So
yeah, I like to.
They also have a nose hit. Try to get quite a few.
Yeah, yellow on to red.
I think that's too dangerous to try to do, just because if they're slightly wide and jam it, it's a steal. And they're gonna have to get really close to the center to make that. But
yeah,
if they did make that, it could be for as many as six.
Six, yeah, if that sticks around.
That bad would have been.
In league, maybe you did it. Maybe if you want to send a message, but
yeah,
I like this call to.
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, just peel through. Oh, there's
This is tight.
a wreck on the guard.
Oh.
So they take one fifth end. Opportunity there to get two, but well played end, and 6-3 heading into 6. 6-3 for Rhyme in the 6th end. Peterson is hammer. They'll be trying hard here to get a 2 or 3. Nice draw to the top of the button. Let's draw off the end.
Yeah, Team Ryan kind of let him off the hook last end, but still very much in control of this game here. Although, if Tabitha gets her deuce here, then it's back on.
Let's see. Did you see if they called a center guard or another draw in the house?
I don't know, but my guess would have been in the rings.
Yeah, probably one more in the rings, and then you throw up a guard if you want.
Let's see what the other team wants to do, but this one's got a bit of curling to do.
Comes up just short of the rings, leaves their rock open. Peterson does not care though, they're just gonna ignore it and throw another rock. Might be a guard, might be a draw, not too sure.
Yeah. Are you kind of surprised they didn't make a play on that one that was top 4 and maybe kind of roll it towards the wings?
I think I like this call.
Okay.
Because it's so hard to get it to roll it under that corner guard. If they roll under the center, then Rhyme's just gonna run it back all day long. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now we're seeing center guard here.
I think they might be trying to go in the house, get it half buried. Cover the back one a bit too.
Just ticks the guard, but rolls into another guard.
Yeah, that's a nice position for that rock. And looks like Team Peterson's gonna try to open up the center. I think they have to now. Try to keep their shooter around for a corner guard, or maybe roll it into the house, depending on how much weight they're throwing. Yeah, they're just gonna throw about half weight, try to roll into the house.
Yep. Love this call. Also, I want to take the time to say good morning to all the viewers watching us on Facebook and YouTube. I know there's a lot of curling going on this weekend, so cool that we have lots of options as fans.
Yeah, I think COVID, in a roundabout way, kind of did a lot to help out the sport, get more exposure. With just way more streaming going on, lots of clubs didn't allow spectators in to curling, so teams started doing their streaming. And then we had Curling Zone putting these curling stadium cameras in. Been awesome. I've loved watching.
Oh yeah, no, it's
So many events to watch all the time.
It's been great. Yeah, I mean, I think last or 2 weekends ago, I watched most of the games of the Duke. Got to comment on some. Then get a chance to watch this. For me, being in the States, being able to watch U.S. curling's been great. I know there's tons of Canadian events that you can get coverage on other networks and whatnot. So it's been great to kind of see these events that wouldn't normally get the coverage.
Yeah. I think it's great for the athletes too, to have more exposure, get their sponsors more exposure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's just fun. I know when I'm playing, I just like I'm playing in Alberta. We have about 5 Duke events, men's events. There's also about 5 women's events and a bunch of mixed doubles events, all playing in the Duke, all being broadcasted by Curling Stadium.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, maybe I'll get a chance to commentate on some of your games.
Yeah, possibly. We'll be up in the Duke next weekend.
Nice.
For the men's and women's are both playing.
A lot of rocks in play here. Not for me. I can't tell who's favors just yet. Let's see which team kind of cracks first here.
Jim Rhymes got a nice double and roll setup, it looks like.
Sweepers don't seem to be concerned with this here. Yep.
Makes the double. Good shot.
Yeah, pretty good lead. Doesn't really leave a double. Not an easy double for Tabitha, so.
Yeah, in this situation, it's not worth taking on.
Yeah.
If it was tie game, I can see them playing it, but they have to be a little bit more aggressive. Make sure that they get a rock behind that center guard.
Yeah. Still early enough in the end here. Oh, they're talking about a split.
Yeah, I like this call. You could roll your shooter in front of that red on the left side of the house and open up the back red at the same time.
See where they end up here on some of these delicate weight shots. These teams have been just a bit heavy, and this one looks possibly heavy and wide. Should end up getting a piece of that one.
A good call. They tried to realize they were wide. They tried to bounce off the red and try to roll under the red on the left side. They did get a piece buried.
Peterson sitting second and fourth here. Some decisions to be made for Team Rhyme.
Just gonna try to hit that.
The back one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up 3, probably the right call. Don't need to go hard for a steal here.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much else to do, and considering that red double is always a possibility, I think you just want to take rocks out of the house.
Yep. On it early for line, looks like. A little bit more relaxed now. Should be no problem getting to it. Oh.
Oh, they just touched the red and the yellow and don't quite kill it. So now Team Peterson's definitely going to try to get the double and sit 3 here.
Did I curse that one? That looked like it had plenty of room.
Yeah, it went hard.
Yeah. When we were commenting Leduc, me and Sean Murray, it was more Sean actually that ended up doing a bit of the commentator's curse on some of these shots there.
Yeah.
So I apologize for Team Ryan fans. You're welcome, Team Peterson fans, I guess. Taking on this thin hit and roll here.
And made it perfect.
Wow, and spins up. What a shot, Corey Christensen. Called and made.
That was a great shot. It was their only chance to make it too. They had to make it there. If they didn't get the double, it was going to be hard to get at that red one.
Yeah. Wow. What a shot. And that could be the boost, Team Peterson needs here. I mean, this was great. Wow.
So it looks like they're trying to freeze here. I'd be considering this red run back. It can run it. It's very short. You're gonna get the top 12.
You're gonna get the
out
top
for sure.
one, yeah.
And you might even get that other back 12 one out at the same time and open up the rocket house. Is this? Do you know who shot this is?
I think this is first of Skips.
Skips first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be playing this run back here. She feels the draw. She can make it. It's really good. It's a bit
I guess-
scary.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, I guess with those other rocks being kind of like 12 feet here, but yeah, if this is...
Ooh, I think it
just
touched
papered
that
the
yellow.
side, yeah, that's the... It's either... Yeah, you could have... They didn't want to bump it, I don't think, but they kind of got caught in between, right? Like either coming around and...
Yeah, if they just kept that a little more sweeping to keep it straight there, and they sit back 8 fully buried, probably it'll be hard to get rid of it. So this is a bit unfortunate. It's open now, and Peterson's gonna hit and roll to the wide side, and we'll be looking at 4.
Yeah.
Probably forced to play the same shot.
Yeah, with the not peeling the guard, or as you mentioned. Yeah, they had a shot at a run. You could kill 2 pretty easily, maybe 3.
Yeah, now it'd be too late to play the run back. I think if this hit and roll is made.
So soft weight. Terra on it early.
Oh, they gotta go hard here. They get a buy. Roll a little bit. I think they might try the hit and roll here.
Yeah, I think you have to, just at the very least to reduce count, right?
Yeah,
Probably
Tabitha would've-
easier.
Yeah, Tabitha would have hoped they rolled another 2 feet or so to make this hit and roll much harder, but with where it is. They're considering the draw. You could still play the draw again. I think you can sit second if you play the draw.
Yeah. But man, if you are not buried, it's pretty scary, yeah, so. And they do have that red, they kind of have that stagger card, so they've got a little bit more room to roll here.
Yep. I think if they get it just right, they might even be able to be shot in the back of the button. And that'd be a game changer. Big shot here for Kim.
This is hanging out there as a way. Super's going to I think we're just getting to nose here.
Yep. So Team Peterson will have the nose hit for 4, and just like that, gave up 4 in the first, and they're going to get 4 right back in the 6th.
Don't want to curse it, but should be pretty routine for Tabitha here.
Yeah, hopefully I don't have the commentary curse yet.
Hey, good morning to Lisa in the chat there. Yeah, we'll be live streaming most of the weekend here for the US Open curling Blaine. So I think there's 3 more draws on tap for today.
Yep. And we'll be. You gonna be around today to provide commentary, Mark?
Yep, I'll be around. And Tabitha makes that hit for 4. So now Peterson up 7-6, going into the 7th.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
So Team Peterson gets a big 4 in the 6th end. Make the score 7-6. And they throw a nice center guard here to start off the 7th.
Yeah. Both teams with the 4 in this game. Don't see that too often. But
No, you don't.
Team Run, go ahead and coming in here. Now, are they looking to, Ryan, are they looking to blank here this end? Or?
Yeah, a blink or a deuce. So what you'll do usually is come around the center guards that the other team puts up, and after the first couple shots, you'll kind of decide
Yeah.
if you're going to try to blank it or get a deuce.
Surely they didn't want to be that deep, though. Yeah.
No.
Now they can just go top 4, or they can even go back to it. Yeah. But I guess what's the call here? Freeze?
I'm not sure. You could freeze is definitely good. Top 4 is good too. Because as Team Peterson, you're looking for a force or a steal.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with the freeze. They made a pretty good shot here. That'll be a good force rock at least.
Looks like I'm calling for top 4. Top 4, top 8.
Maybe she might be calling freeze. Just looking at her room at the back of the house there.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, there's a bit of
Kind of
room.
cruel. Bounce it off. How about calls another draw?
Sweepers don't seem to be too concerned about this, but yeah, I think ideally looking for top 4, but don't mind, I guess, if they come to the back ones. This is a bit wide here, so maybe drawing to the back ones now.
Sticks around back 4. That rock did not curl very much, did it?
No, it didn't. Sweepers didn't seem to be overly concerned with it until late there, so. I guess it's decision time here. I mean, do we are looking at throwing some weight here and getting rid of a few of these, or are we looking at just hitting rolling now?
I would consider peeling that center guard, trying to get it into that other yellow one.
Oh, on the left side of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, if you do that, a lot of rocks are gonna leave the house.
Yeah,
with enough weight.
I think you gotta do it, right? Just to bring back some blank chances back into it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the point where you decide if you want to try to get 2 or try to get a blank. They're not really looking at that. I think they're thinking draws or
Yeah.
maybe a hit and roll.
I feel like this is one of those situations where I always think afterwards, like, yeah, blanking or peeling's always a good call, you know? And
yeah, you regret it later on in the end.
exactly, yeah. Especially at my level, right? It's just like, oh man, there's so many guards and I made some mistakes.
Yeah, if you get the peel right, it's not easy, but you could peel it into the right side yellow.
Yeah.
That yellow comes back into the yellow and the red, and those both go. So then the house is completely open except for one yellow and one red, and should be pretty easy to blank from there.
Exactly, yeah.
Not a particularly easy shot though.
Does look like they're gonna play some way, but look at hitting something inside the rings here. Maybe just hit and roll.
So they roll underneath.
Does kill 2 back ones, which is pretty decent result here. Although they did end up being just back of the pin here.
Yeah, so Team Peterson will have an opportunity to lock one on. That's exactly what you're looking for in this kind of end.
Yeah. Do appreciate Tabitha making the big curling motion with her broom to let us know what the call is, even though it's fairly obvious. Becca doesn't look too happy with this.
I think it might have picked. It's all over the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one must have picked. Hopefully they don't. Okay, they don't. They managed to not move
they
their center
managed.
guard at least.
Wow. And it rolls to a spot that kind of affects the intern draw. Maybe just this. No, yeah. No, shouldn't, but.
Yeah, I think the draw to the center line on the intern's still open, but
Yeah.
it does cut off a wider draw path. Could make a difference later on.
Yeah. So what are we looking for here, Ryan? Top 4 placement?
Yep.
Okay.
Top 4 would be perfect. You don't want to. I think you don't want to get quite frozen. Yeah, top right where her broom is, top 4, top 8.
Yeah.
If you're frozen, then Team Peterson has the opportunity
Has
to
a
come
run.
down and tap
Yeah.
and sit right on the nose.
This is pretty good. Oh, no, it comes up a bit short. Looked like it had more. A little tricky from this view here.
Looking at the intern now.
Yep, Tabitha again with the helpful wide broom gesture. I guess this is gonna be like just like heavy draw with that ice.
Yeah, with a heavy draw, you're staying away from that corner guard, so it's a little bit more room for error on the line. On the other hand, if they could just make the straight freeze, that would be ideal.
Ideal, yeah.
So that their rock is just solidly in there.
A little bit of a late carve from Tara there.
This looks really good.
Really good.
Yeah, sit shot. Corner frozen. 3/4 buried. Maybe 2/3.
Really good shot from Corey there, who made that heck of a double in the previous end.
Yeah, a couple of really key shots she's made now. These last 2 ends. So it looks like Team Rhyme will be trying to come down and tap that yellow one on the nose.
Yeah, just unlock it a little bit, or
Yeah, just unlock the red one.
looks like a little bit of a positive release. Maybe popped it just a hair. I think ideally they wanted to get down to the inside or closer to nose. Does free it up a little bit here, and they roll the shooter actually underneath that corner.
Yeah, it's a good roll. I don't think they wanted to move their red quite that much. Well, maybe they did. They could have tried to throw a little less weight and keep it shot over that back 8 yellow one.
Yeah, I think so. I
getting it counting, but
I think that was the right call. I mean, but again, tough to see on the production cameras, but looked like it was just a little bit bit of a popped release there.
Team Peterson will try to make the same draw again.
Yeah. This one's gonna really hard by the sweepers, yeah. Clear both guards, it looks like here, just for the weight now.
Yeah, they're going, trying to get in the 4-foot. Stops short of second shot, but pretty good placement. It's going to be difficult to get at that yellow one now.
Yeah. Well, I can safely say blank is off the table here.
Yeah, you're right about that one.
That was decided a few rocks ago. And as I say the blink's off the table, it looks like they're coming up in the house and looking at peeling some stuff here. Just to give them some options.
Yeah, I have no idea what they have to do here. Just make the double peel, I guess, and how many more rocks do we got left? This is the 5th shot.
Let's see here. This should be, yeah. So this will be last of vices for Team Rhyme because Corey just threw her second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this rock and then skips.
So they're coming down to talk a bit.
I think some people are liking running the red into there rather than straight peel.
Yeah, running the red into the top yellow.
Yeah. A little tricky because there's possible jams on that red underneath the corner here.
It could, yeah. I think at this point, that's not too big of a concern if that happens. You're just trying to open up the center, make sure you
Yeah.
get one. I mean, well, I talked about this a bit last night. It's not the worst thing ever to give up a steal in this position. Like, there's some debate as to whether getting one versus giving up one is even any better. Because with the 5 rock rule now, there's lots of opportunities to score 3 in the last. I think most teams would prefer to take one though and try to get a steal in the last end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with this new rule where they can't tick centerline guards. Makes it much more realistic to get a steal as well as getting a 3. So
Oh yeah, that was just saw that announcement. Wasn't sure if that was in effect or how that was being implemented.
yeah, I believe it is in effect for the spawn spiel.
Hmm. So it looks like they are running this red in here. Probably just aiming for that top one, yeah. Give them a little bit more space to work with. Oh, this is a bit tight.
Get a buy. And they hit the red to 3rd shot, but it stays in the house. But that yellow is still pretty lost under all those guards, hey?
Yeah. So couple options here for Tabitha. We'll see her try to sink one in.
think they might just be throwing a guard up into
Yeah.
that hole.
Okay.
And that'd pretty much either leave that angle run or the double run.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of looking at, right? I think we might see Kim take on that center on the yellow on the red on the yellow, and either make it or open it up the center, and then she'll always have that Hail Mary off that one on the right hand side.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, they should be playing the center ones first. I had in my mind this was Skip's last, but they got one more still, so
Yeah.
they'll have one more shot to open things up.
So I think if Tabitha could actually sink one behind that red would be super ideal, but maybe just playing the hole. Probably more concerned with line than depth here.
Yeah. I think they might have been trying to get it behind the
Behind
guard,
the
but
red, yeah.
It's gonna sit frozen.
That's a really good result.
Yeah, we'll have
there's
to
a drag.
take a look at the overhead and see how close they are, if there's any drag there, but
Yeah.
at the moment it looks like that red doesn't come back onto the yellow sitting shot.
I swear, before I commented on these games, I think I need to start watching more YouTube videos on drag effect, but now quite a bit of separation there.
Yeah, lots of separation. It might even be enough though that they can hit it thinner and onto the other side of the red, so it'll come back still.
Yeah. So I guess the question, yeah, I mean, oh, they're looking at running that corner yellow. I mean, you don't run the center back here,
I think you have to, yeah.
because you can easily get rid of 3 of them. Well, I say easily, but oh yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I think I'd be playing the center run back here. Even if they make this, yellow's still going to be sitting shot, and Team Peterson's just going to be able to draw around again.
Yeah, you have to get rid of the centers, right? But talking about it, front end seems to be okay with it, or just being a front end and saying, all right, let's make it. Should be pretty close here. Oh,
They
bit of bad
do make
luck.
it
Yeah,
somewhat. Yellow's still shot though.
yeah.
So
Little
yeah, I
bit of-
just don't see a good result from that shot. Like that's about as good as they could have done, and
Yeah. So now Tabitha she sinks one in. Top 4, half buried. It's very scary. We'll likely see Rhyme just take the out turn draw, but semi-cold draw over there. Well, Tabitha gets ready to throw her last one. Just a quick update. Looks like we have a final on the Strauss game, up 8-1 over Hagenbuch. I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I know I have a lot of friends in Chicago. I'm sorry, guys.
yeah, I wasn't quite sure. I gotta contact all the teams and figure out the phonetic spelling of all the names.
Working up
Straw is looking good.
3-2, yeah.
Nice shot there by Team Peterson. It's gonna be difficult to score it all now. But like I said, if they give up a steal 1, it's not the end of the world.
No.
Just don't want to give up a steal at 2.
I guess they could. Or can they tap just enough to get shot out of it?
Yeah, they can. They can definitely get shot. With back 8 weight, hit as much of it as they can, pretty much.
Yeah.
If it was curling more, they might even have a shot for 2 here. I don't think it's there. How it is.
Yeah. Sweepers on it early, backing off a little bit now. Oh, it's sailing out there. It's gotta come back. A little bit of a late sweep to try to carve it in here.
Ooh, they don't want to just take the top one though. If they hit the back one, it's okay. It does not move it far enough. So that's a steal of 2 for Peterson. Scoring 6 points in a row, flipping this game on its head. They'll be up 3 heading into the final end.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, Bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
And we're back. Big steal of 2 there for Team Peterson, who's just about completed this comeback here. Still a lot to be had here. You know, we've had a couple scores of 4, so definitely possible here for Team Rhyme to start their own comeback here. And they start off with the corner guard.
Yeah, and Team Peterson, I assume, just threw their first rock through the house, which I actually like quite a lot.
Yeah.
I see a lot of times people just throw like 2 rocks in the top 4, top 8 kind of area. Oh, she's calling top 4 now though, so maybe that was accidental. But a lot of the times these rocks kind of end up working against you later on in the end.
Sure.
And then there's also possibilities of coming up deep like this one, like that rock's only ever going to help Team Rhyme out. So yeah, I think up 3, I like just putting them both through. You could also try
Corner
they
takes.
could have tried a corner guard take on that shot.
Yeah.
Take it into the house and then hit it out on the next shot.
So Ryan, for needing 3 here, do you like this call here of corner guards on the opposite sides, or you prefer stacking them?
I don't know. I've kind of gone back and forth on which I prefer more. Like, theoretically, if you make all your shots perfectly, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, I think it's like 5+ years ago, it's much more common to go on opposite sides of the house. But it seemed like the last few years, a lot more teams are going stacking them. But I think, yeah, going opposite sides is kind of making a comeback now.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. You know, I mean, as good of people become at these, you know, double peels, it's, you know, you can definitely make a case for either.
I suppose with maybe how the lead's feeling too, when you put them on opposite sides, the most important thing is to get the weight right. Line doesn't matter too much at all. Like, pretty big room for error on the line. But when you go stacking, you got to be a lot more precise with the line.
Sure.
Can't leave too much of an angle or brings a double peel into play.
They just going straight draw behind the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gotta be not with that ice. Yeah. Just cleaning here should come in pretty nicely. May need to check up just a little bit. And that is, oof. That's through, so Tabitha quickly running up there to say, hey, get rid of this corner guard.
Yeah, Team Peterson just has to take out one red rock every shot now, and they'll get the win. Makes a nice peel. So they're looking to go behind this high guard, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
It's so high that any draw they put behind it is gonna be able to be taken out. So
Yeah.
they throw tight guard behind the high one and forces Peterson to just take off the high one.
Are you looking for like tight or just like a 2.5?
Yeah, I think a just tight guard is good. Even if you touch top 12, that's fine
That's
too.
okay, yeah.
I think the more separation,
Definitely.
the better.
Oh no, this one. Well, doesn't move that corner guard too far off. Leaves the center, and I don't think it's double peelable.
Yeah, it looks like they're pretty close to even, so might be able to catch it. I don't know if they'll be able to move that center one all the way out of the house. I think it probably just, or out of play, probably just punches it over into the other corner side.
Tear on it early, and
They nose the corner. So there's some play now in this end.
yeah.
They got rocks to draw back to. They got 2 guards up still.
So what's the call here? Just freeze, little tap.
Yeah, I think just freeze right down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe call in for a little tap.
Yeah.
If you freeze, then your rock's safer for the moment. But that also means that at some point you're gonna have to move that yellow one on the button. So if you tap it now, then at least it'll be shot. Don't have to necessarily worry about the yellow.
Yeah, looks like 4 rocks left here, and they're gonna have to make 3 of them work at some point. Sweeper indicating it's just a hair up. A little bit of a late sweep here. It is gonna definitely make contact.
Bounces off a little bit. I think they can punch that red through the hole. Just nose it or slightly on the high side.
Yeah. A little bit of a delicate shot here. The question is, do you play it with a little bit of weight, so even if you make contact, it kind of spins out, or?
Yeah, you could do either way. You could just throw peel at it, and oh, they're also looking at taking the guard off. I think that's a good call too.
Yeah.
It's the issue with putting those rocks in the house. As you can see now, like they're not helping them at all. They're just hurting them. So
Let's see. Yep. And after nosing in the last peel attempt, Corey makes a good peel here.
probably draw around the corner on this one.
Yeah, it's either draw or you're gonna have to hit and roll off the corner, because you're gonna have to make a play off that yellow, or I guess you leave it there.
I don't think you can play the hit and roll, because then there's going to be a double.
Oh yeah, because it's behind T. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, I think you got to throw just like a top 8 draw around the corner guard. And try to get at that yellow later. I think maybe she's also considering some sort
Like
of
a
freeze.
Yeah, that's scary too, because if that's not, it's pretty easy double to in the game here. So was gonna come down and talk about it, but skippers know, like, nope, this is it. Nope, more discussion.
Yeah, I personally like drawing around the corner, even though it's a pretty high guard.
Yeah, because I mean, you figure, well, even if it's made, right, like you figure Tabitha's just gonna hit the open red, right, and then
You can
sink another one underneath there, and then
you could sink another one or play some sort of hit and freeze.
Yeah. And then
But if you get 2 rocks under the corner and 3's a possibility.
Yeah, and you're just hoping you have some sort of double on your last one to.
Yeah.
So is this, I guess, just a little freeze here, or?
I think so.
Back yellow, yeah. Over curled just a hair and light.
Yeah, I think they're only sitting 4th shot, so I mean they have to take out that back yellow at some point, or split the top red. Good thing is Peterson might take out the back yellow for them.
Yep. And this is kind of why, you're, I think some people are maybe initially thinking you guard that red, but you kind of have to hope for like a half make here, right? Like you hope that that the tab, hits this, makes contact, that it jams somehow and does some of the work for you.
Yeah, there's a couple ways for it to jam, so it's possible.
Yep. I'm gonna be just a hair high out of hand, but
Nice
should
shot.
be just fine. Oh, really nice.
Yeah,
Right.
keeps her yellow in the back. That's nice.
So probably, okay. You have to play a double here. So
Yeah.
you have to play that one and hope you get the back 12 one on the way, and kind of roll under. That's
Either that or you could do the thin double on the 2 and the 4 foot.
yeah.
Either way, Tabitha's gonna have an open hit to end the game, so maybe just take the easier one. This straight back double.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And just a reminder for those that are watching, we'll be back on in roughly an hour for draw 6 of the U.S. Open here with the men's draw. So for those that have enjoyed the coverage this morning, we'll be back again. And feel free to share this with your friends. We'll be broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook as well. Sweepers main. Yeah, a little bit of a late sweep here.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna overcurl and miss the back one.
Yeah.
Just barely. So I'm guessing Tabitha will opt to just peel off that top 12 rock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just just kick it out to the left there.
Thing is, I don't even know if there's a shot right now to get 3. Is there?
I mean, there's always a double, always.
I don't know. Maybe I guess maybe they run the top 4 one in, catch the back 4 yellow really thin and redirect onto the back.
Yeah, I mean it's just the run Hackner double, right?
Yeah. This might be a lot harder.
Yeah.
I would almost consider just throwing this away. You don't want to like jam it or something.
Yeah, I mean you can make a case for that, but
or just throw a guard up, just because it's so hard to get 3 for them right now.
Yeah, because if this jams,
looks pretty good though.
Looks good, yeah.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. And
good game. That was an exciting one. Very back and forth.
Yeah, big comeback for Team Peterson there. You know, a couple of great shots made by Corey Christensen in some of the later ends.
Yeah. So has that put Peterson at what's their record now?
I think 2-1 now.
2-1 for
and
both
tied.
of the teams.
Yeah, 2-1. Yeah, with I guess very important for Peterson. I guess now gets a tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm. And Delaney Strauss is leading their pool with 3 wins. Thanks for coming, Mark.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me on. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. And for all our viewers, come back and watch at I think it's 12:15 Central Time.
Yep.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.